Hey, this is Jabril, and I want to share my time in Bocas Del Toro's Panama with you. And amazing, amazing place. Completely different vibe than Panama City now. That's for sure. And if you want, first of all, when you want to call for a water taxi, this is how you do it. Put your hand up and be like, "Hey, taxi!" But you're doing it on, a boat. And then I want to talk about the vibe of Bocas. I mean, if you love the party and you're a backpacker, there's something here for you. I mean, if you're a little more upscale and you want to be away from everything, there's something for you. If you're a couple, there's something for you. If you have family and kids, there's something for you. Bocas has something for everyone. But if you're a backpacker, man, this place is like heaven. And you can party hard. And I loved it. I partied pretty much every night. Probably partied a little too much. And people come from all over the world here: Australia, South America, Europe, America. And you'll see some of the best beaches you'll ever see in your life. I mean, just look at the sand, the trees, and the water. I mean, it's literally unreal. People from where I'm come from don't get to see stuff like this on a regular basis. And here I am, just out with my older friends, and couples, and then families with kids. And their vibe's a little different. So you're not really out with the backpackers. They're just they kind of got their own vibe, their own little community within Bocas. And so there's stuff for kids to do. I mean. And they love it. Kids love out here, and they always have festivals and everything going on in town. And a little bit word of advice: if you're out partying at night, don't go out on a boat the next day with 1 hour of sleep. You will not enjoy the boat ride, no matter how beautiful it is outside for sunrise. And some of the foods in Bocas, wow. They've got some of the most incredible foods I've ever tasted in Bocas. Food is, and they also have a lot of fish selections. And that van you just saw has some of the best smoothies you'll ever had in town. And drinks are always flowing. They've got specials all the time. And as you see here, this is the Palma de Royale. And this is where I stayed most of my time in Bocas. And I did stay in a hostel, though, for 3 days while I was in Bocas del Toro. And there are so many different hostels in Bocas, but, and everything for every budget. This place right here is actually pretty much the nicest place in all of Bocas. It's newly finished, and for me, I work while I travel, and I like to entertain, so I like to kind of have, the bachelor pads when I travel. And it's just, it's a lot more comfortable for me. And I figured if you can do it, hey, why not? And some incredible views waking up. And the food downstairs, too. Check it out at this place, even if you don't stay here. It's awesome. That's at one of the other hostels. And here you can see La Iguana. And, a lot of times people leave that place white boy wasted. That place is incredible. Good music, and a lot of times they have people from out of town, quite big artists come into town, and they do concerts there in La Iguana. And as you can see, it's just a real cool community. People outside active all the time. People are walking places. They'll have bicycles and go all over town and on their bicycle, because you really don't need a car in this, on the island. But if you're going to, because it can take you quite a while if you're going from one side of the island to another. You can hop in a taxi for about $1, $2. If it's kind of far, $5, $10 or something. Pretty much take you anywhere you need to go on the island. And you see people here, after a night of partying, people will literally jump in the ocean. While they're all intoxicated and, continue having a good time, man. The vibes and the people, can you see this? The smiles, they never stop. People are partying, dancing, having a good time in Bocas. And I wish I could talk about more than just having fun in Bocas, but that's what people do in Bocas del Toro. And, but like I said, if you want to chill out, relax, they have other parts of the island where you can chill out and relax, where it's not so crazy and madness all the time. And it's a residential place. They have residential areas where people actually live. And we got invited to this really cool Super Bowl party. And this is just the boathouse. You're seeing had TVs, invited a bunch of people over. It was a real cool time. And hasta luego from Bocas del Toro. And you see me standing on the thing that you weigh your luggage. You know why? Because I'm getting on this little ass plane, and this is the smallest plane I ever got on in my life. And I was asking, why do you want me to step on the scale? They say, because we want to make sure you're not too heavy for the plane. And I was like, oh wow, am I really getting on this plane? But thanks for watching. Any questions about Bocas, feel free to leave a comment and get them answered for you. And come visit me on Jabril.com. All my social media links and websites are on there. See you soon. Take